call me Chad on the chat.
Chad means like you're like sexy. You got like a Giga Chad jawline. Like women want to fuck you. You dress well. You're rich. You're like the peak man. Okay.
So do those guys want? Is Chad aspirational? Chadspirational?
Interesting enough.
No, they're mad at Chads. They hate Chads.
No. They don't even. I mean, they don't even hate Chads as much as they hate women. I think like all of their anger starts and ends with women. And there is no aspirational being because like kind of the entire incel theory revolves around like biological determinism. Like they believe that like you can't change your face no matter what. So if you're like ugly, then you're ugly forever. Okay, your jaw or whatever, usually permanently impossible to change.
Right.
And you can't change your height. So they hyper focus on your skull, which is how they also like kind of get into like
weird phrenology. For
real
though?
Straight up. Yeah, straight up phrenology shit.
All right.
And also you can't change your height, which they make like the main essence of their personality pretty much.
So they love a short king.
No, they hate short people. They say they hate themselves for being short and try to get like other people to also hate themselves for being short.
So okay. So would an incel really hate me, you think?
Yes, because you're
I'm 6'4".
No, like they would hate you because like you're a cuck. You're like blue pilling people, and like you don't understand.
Okay,
gotcha. Like you're successful, like you're handsome, you're confident. Like that's everything that they're not. So,
but is there something like philosophical about this mindset of like accept yourself for who you are, love yourself. You don't need to.
No, don't accept yourself for not even who you are. Accept yourself for who you're not. In my opinion, because like they literally have like a defeatist attitude where they're like you'll never be hot.
Right.
Like you will never be attractive or pleasing to be around is like kind of the underlying point. So it's all negative.
Okay. All right. Show me.
So yeah, this
Four
is
in-depth reasons, 100 black pill beliefs in one video. Warning, the gap between normies and chads is growing. Oh, they even have a 4-part series analyzing the mathematically, scientifically, objectively perfect male face.
Yeah, this guy has like literally a website. The guy he's talking about has a website you can go to and like literally measure your face.
Well,
not scan. Measure your face.
Yeah, people were doing that in the 1900s.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, that's like
hey, does anybody need
the root of anti-Semitism?
Because today's video is sponsored by BetterHelp in honor.
Okay, we're gonna skip the ad part. Okay, BetterHelp, kind of a sussy advertiser, but it's okay. All right,
Let's get better. Okay, let's get a big video. Okay, so back to our new guy of the day, Wheat Waffles. In just over 1 year of uploading, this channel has netted over 7.5 million views and grown to a healthy 72,000 subscribers. This channel started to get recommended to me after watching a bunch of Manosphere content, all of which was recommended after our last.
Bro, got a whole box of it down there.
Okay, Liquid Death, here I come.
No. This is the good shit. Essentia.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Knucklehead women hater guys. I'm convinced that the YouTube algorithm has a very well-defined niche of women hating Manosphere content, and I will continue to make videos on this as I explore deeper. Be sure to subscribe to stay tuned for the horror.
Okay, we have to point something out here.
This kid's voice is smooth too. I like
it. No one's great. We're both flat water cucks right now. Flat water. You're drinking flat water instead of sparkling water.
Right.
Yeah, that better be sparkling water. You fucking cuck. Be a man. Or you a baby in a man's body. Drinking flat water. Comes from the government. Comes from the water tap. Okay, sorry.
I'm doing fine, I promise. Everything's fine. I'm still a white knight beta cuck feminist. All good. But feel free to keep me in check if I start saying suspicious things. Now, okay, let's look at some examples from the average Wheat Waffles video. How about this one? Delusion. 6 reasons modern women incorrectly believe this. In this video, he goes over 6 key reasons and steps to why women's standards are way too high these days.
This is my favorite thing is when a guy who's like categorically never been around a woman and like the last time he saw a vagina was his own mother's when he was coming out of it, will tell everyone else what women are like, or even better, what women should be like. Those are my favorite. I'm not even kidding. Like literally my favorite type of content. It's just so in exactly what I like.
And not only that, but they're increasing at dangerously high levels.
Here's 6 reasons why women's standards, particularly in terms of looks and height, are increasing every passing year to even more ridiculous levels. Number 1, Makeup causing a sense of false entitlement. Guys,
Famously
I've seen this so many times before. In my experience, when women wear makeup, it's almost as if they think it turns them into a new person, and they totally forget where they came from.
Ladies these days put on some lipstick and forget their roots. Their roots as ugly, disgusting, entitled, filthy, repulsive creatures of the night.
She's thought to herself before makeup, she's not really expecting guys' attention. However, after she puts on makeup, now she thinks she's above everyone and cannot settle for anything.
So what could this section possibly be responding to? Well, it's this TikTok.
First of all, ew. Second of all, ew.
Guys, after seeing that clip, it should be clear as day that right now we're witnessing unseen levels of delusion, hysteria, and entitlement in the dating market.
It's a 5-second clip of a girl.
It's also a joke. Like, I don't. That's the craziest thing. Is just like, I don't know why, but it's just something on the internet is just like we've decided like. Our enemies are incapable of joking. So if I consider you to be an ideological enemy, I will literally never have that same like normal brain experience of being like, I wonder if this person is trying to make a humorous joke.
I thought Andrew Tate was joking the whole time.
Yeah, no, that's what usually, and that's what I treat it as for the most part. Because like I like to, I like to just get the entertainment value out of things without thinking about the real world consequences.
I mean, if there's an Andrew Tate parody account, I'll follow it.
Yeah,
I guess you don't even have to. You follow the real account.
But this guy, not this guy, like the fucking incel dude, basically,
Right.
much like many of those people, literally was just like, you're incapable of making a joke. You're a woman, so obviously, like this is serious,
They
and I'm gonna
claim
make a
they
video.
have a sense of humor.
Yeah, but their sense of humor is oftentimes just saying the N word over and over again.
Oh boy. Okay.
I mean, that's what happens when you're not like a funny person. The only thing that you derive humor out of is like just like super edgy racist shit.
Sure. Oh yeah. Okay.
that you will say-
they're edgelording, edging.
But like
whatever,
I'm a
right.
fucking edgelord. You know what I mean? I make edgy jokes all the time, but like
not so. I mean,
but my edgy humor revolves around like, I don't know, making fun of otherwise like sacred cows. American imperialism, like veterans, shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I make jokes about that.
I see you with disclaimers all the time. Even a few minutes ago, you had a disclaimer. Anyway,
Yeah,
whatever.
no, but like that's what I mean. That's still edgy. You can still be edgy and you know say shit like I always say like I'm an LGBT foe, like
Right.
you know what I mean. That's different
that's
though.
pretty cute, honestly.
Yeah.
All things considered.
The only thing funny to them is offending other people. Exactly.
okay.
Exactly.
How do you not? I can read everything right now.
I mean, same, but I have to sometimes still pause because
Read this
to
top chat.
make
I
a
love these. This is like
to make a to
I know.
pause
I know,
it for
I know.
everyone
What do
to
they call
see
me?
as
Rot
well.
brain rot. Is
Brain
that what
rot,
they said
yeah.
causing me?
yeah.
I want that. Somebody please DM me that meme.
Okay, dude,
that they
you're
made.
you're
Okay,
inviting
yeah,
a lot of
let's
you're
watch.
inviting a lot of madness into your
Oh,
home
really?
right
Okay,
now
never mind.
by
Take it
asking
back.
people to
I
fucking
take it back.
DM you. I'm watching Anthony Padilla's interview with Pokey, and they're making fun of you. Yeah, I know they did.
Showing her makeup before and after with a cheeky caption. This is his basis for the claim that women, as a whole, species, are too entitled and full of themselves. Like, imagine watching that TikTok and then immediately opening up PowerPoint to create a 15-minute presentation on why women are
that,
delusional
yeah.
freaks.
The checklist for men now goes
face,
on and
jawline,
on
college
and
educated.
on.
It is
Status.
incredible. It's deeply normal behavior. Another reason for the growing entitlement of these dang woms is sexy e-boys or something.
Now moving on to reason number 3. The media inflating people's perceptions of attractiveness. Let's face it, all content created nowadays, especially...
Yes, all women want is 10k followers on Instagram. All right, and they don't like it when I show them my YouTube where I am doing PowerPoints about how all women are sluts and deserve to be punished criminally for not liking me because I don't shower. Okay? That's true. This guy actually, the black pill guy, literally urges people not to groom. He says that grooming is actually bad.
Right.
Yeah, he says that like
That's
it's
kind
not
of a
gonna
vibe.
help.
That's kind of an indie vibe.
Yeah, he's like an anarchist basically.
Yeah, he's like look like Bon Iver or something. I'm not mad at that part. The other stuff is shocking. It's like also like how do I go about my day after this?
Yeah.
I don't think about it.
Hygiene is bad, actually.
especially that which is consumed by younger generations
Somebody
on
said
platforms
no showers
like
for the
TikTok,
lefty chat.
features only the best looking top 5 to 10% guys of attractiveness. This kind of content that especially young women are consuming nowadays leads them to having massively inflated perceptions of attractiveness. They become accustomed to the well above average levels of attractiveness on TikTok. Now,
I like that he doesn't like ever consider that for the opposite side, by the way, like that, you know, if you were to say like society creates unhealthy expectations of what women should look like as a consequence of exactly what he's showing here, as a consequence of like the really, you know, crazy way. Like, for example, the Instagram and TikTok have beauty filters baked into their photo,
Yes.
their you know, the way that they
of course.
take photos, right?
Yeah.
And people say that like actually changes their perception of how they see human beings in the real world. And I'm fairly certain that this guy will never fucking say that about women. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, because he doesn't care. He's like, women are not people.
Right.
It's just that men are people and they deserve to not be punished this way.
Believing it is the norm. So then, what ends up happening is when they compare what they're seeing online to the guys they see every day in real life, they're massively underwhelmed.
Charles Darwin failed to account for the evolutionary stimuli of the POV TikToker. Humanity would simply not exist if we'd been exposed to Tony Lopez's spicy body roll thing in the early days. It is so incredibly funny that the
guy was caught doing really fucked up and illegal things to like underage girls, by the way. But you know,
That's a trend.
Yeah, such is the nature of TikTok.
Wait. Hassan, let me interrupt for a second. I have a question.
He was windmilling his cock at like 13-year-olds on Snapchat.
Mood.
But that was it's fucked up. Anyway, let's go on.
So the incel fan base that we're talking about here, and the Andrew Tate fan base, you couldn't have two more opposite things. But
no, incels and Andrew Tate Andrew Tate's fan base are incels.
But he's working out. He's got the perfect jawline. He gets women. So what? Did they aspire to be him? Or
I think they just
agree
like
on everything?
that. I think they just like that. Basically, Andrew Tate like also hates women. Like they have a shared interest.
Okay.
Of like wanting to mistreat women.
Right. That's what I'm analyzing. I'm analyzing that they agree on that part, but fundamentally, the incels, they're not hitting the gym. They're not grooming. He's got, you know, his whole pit bull style going on. Quite different. But they agree.
Yeah.
And they could probably watch each other's content.
But it doesn't matter because, like, again, their overarching interests revolve around like despising women. Mm-hmm. So I think that's like what is the main thing that
it makes their world harmonious after all.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Somebody trope of the sexy.
You're mixing up misogynists and incels. Most of that guy's fans are misogynists, not incels. I mean, they're like, I guess like incel. You know what it is? You know what?
I appreciate that distinction though. Yeah,
you know what it is actually. Misogynists are just like the regular Republican Party, whereas incels are like Nazis, right? Where, you know, incels are the ones who read the theory of being a misogynist. Like, misogynists kind of just live that way. Like, they're pussies.
They're not reading.
Yeah,
they don't need a book.
They didn't read the incel theory and became, like, actual incels. Like
incels are the nerdier ones.
Because everyone's, like, a little misogynistic because, like, society is a consequence of growing up. Yeah, it's a consequence of growing up in a patriarchal society. Sure. Incels are like, oh, fuck, dude, I'm going to read the theory of misogyny, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Vapid TikTok guy content is for this channel some kind of barometer of the modern dating scene. Like Jacob Sartorius humping his pillow is gonna affect international birth rates or some shit. Like, ladies, is this a thing? It's not, right? I shouldn't even be asking. Comment below. I know there's at least one of you watching. This channel's ratio has never been more fraternity approved than it is right now. So please do us a solid, sound off in the comments. Sound off, thank you. So this video has 120,000 views, a bunch of likes, and as you can imagine, a lot of completely unhinged comments. Sure. Fly Drip TikTok Shorts writes, blue pill gives you a dream. Red pill gives you hope. Black pill shows you the truth. People want to dream, have hope, but never want to accept the harsh truth. Vaccinated anti-vaxxer writes, for the Chad, blue pill makes sense. For the normie, the red pill makes sense after blue pill failed them. For the sub 5, the black pill makes sense after the blue pill and red pill failed them. What's a sub 5? Jesus writes,
sub 5 is like, so they have like a scale of 1 to 10 of like your attractiveness.
Oh, less than a 5.
Yeah, if you're less than a 5, and they think like everyone's less than a 5 though. Like a lot of people are less than a 5. Like their understanding of like who a Chad is. If you look at the photos,
cool. I mean, is that cool that they're kind of like accepting themselves and like empowering? There's no way.
Because it's not even real. Like they're not. Right. There's no such thing. Like here, I'll give you what my common Hasanabi doctrine, one of the Hasanabi rules of life. Okay, 12 rules of life.
Right.
Rule number 1: every guy is a 7. Okay. Aww. No, not all. Like straight up, every guy, if they fucking groomed themselves, figured out what kind of like facial hair works with their face, figured out what kind of haircut works with their head, went to the gym and worked out, you know. I'm
gonna edit that. I don't even think. And listen, if there's people in chat that don't work out, I don't work out as much as you. I do yoga. I'm not doing cardio and all kinds of crazy shit. I think it's not even that. And by the way, if somebody doesn't want to groom and have a cool Silver Lake dirtbag look, that's cool too. Find what works for you.
Exactly.
Accept yourself.
And
be confident.
7 is arbitrary. 7 is like a totally. I'm just saying that like the reason why I point to 7 is because even in that like 7. Weird, like very strict way of categorizing something that is otherwise like super subjective, I always say like you can very easily, if you figure out what works for you, become universally attractive.
Yes.
And it's something that people refuse to comprehend or refuse to recognize. It's like at the fundamental. Well, the fundamental disagreement at the heart of like incels.
There's no single standard of universally attractive.
Exactly, but I'm just saying that like you can still be, you can still be an approachable human being to most other people that you are trying to appeal to, if you if you work on certain things, certain qualities.
Grow into yourself. Accept. I mean, I had to go through this therapy and all that. I love therapy, but okay, sure. You don't need to work out though. You can if that works for you.
Yeah,
look at those results.
No, I'm just saying but
look at those results.
I just mean like there are always ways of self-improvement, and a lot of people don't want to do that, and they give up beforehand because in a weird way it's liberating, right?
The self-improvement part?
No.
Oh, you mean I see.
Entirely.
Sure. Oh, you mean like relishing in your own
saying. Giving up entirely and basically, throwing yourself to the whims of your predetermined destiny, and constantly feeling depressed about it in a weird way is better than like trying and failing, because that fear of failure is what stops, I think, a lot of people from trying to even accomplish certain things.
Okay, but I got to just add one thing here. I've had as chat knows, as you know, I'm a lot older than you. I've had periods of my life where, for weeks on end, I had trouble getting out of bed, no motivation. I felt like a sub 5. I felt like I couldn't improve all that. I don't think I was relishing. I think I was, going through a depression or whatever. I feel like it's up to people like us to also provide tools to motivate, to inspire, to share that confidence with people. I'm sorry if does that sound cheesy?
No, absolutely not. I agree. I mean, I have I've had these kinds of, I had to overcome social anxiety. Is that your phone or is that my mom's? Probably. Definitely my mom's. So no, that's what I talk about as well. Like where I say, that's why I talk about working out, because that was a big part of my salvation personally.
That worked for you.
Because it did. And it was like a goal that I had for myself, and I was able to accomplish said goal. So that is what motivates me. Every time I feel there's nothing I can't accomplish, is how I feel and how I'm confident now in my own abilities of if I put my mind to it, I can achieve most things.
Share that with people. I've had many years of my life I didn't feel like that.
Yeah, no, I do. I talk about that all the time. I
still not feel like that one day a week on average. But I could tell. I mean, working out really did not work for me. I promise you. In fact, I trained with somebody when I lived in LA a couple of years ago who lives right around here. It did not work for me. It made me grumpy. I was going to Earth Bar after every workout, eating 14 smoothies with dates in them.
Okay, that's real aggro. Hungry. That's real aggro. But the main point
I'm just saying it doesn't work for everybody. But I understand what you're saying.
But the main point that I'm always making is find out what works for you and lean into your strengths. And don't let your insecurities fester. And don't be guided. If you're short, if you're a shorter dude, right? Let's say you're, I don't know, 5'7". Okay, let's say you're 5'6". 5'5", right? I have so many short king friends that fucking
Bruce
absolutely
Lee,
crush
bro.
it.
Bruce Lee is a short king.
Yeah, I have so many short king friends.
Bruno Mars.
And let me tell you something. Not a single one of them. You know what the thing that they never do is like think about how short they are. Whereas like a lot of these dudes literally allow that kind of insecurity to manifest and like determine and guide every facet of their life. So then they become like very unpleasant people. You're going to be an unpleasant